the concept of highways has a long history. For example, the Chidi of the Qin dynasty can be seen as a primitive highway, which is conducive to the rapid transfer of personnel and materials. Before World War II, modern highways had begun to develop in Europe. During World War II, Germany also demonstrated a new skill for highways, the use of them as alternative airfields. In fact, this technology was passively demonstrated because the aircraft in Germany suffered heavy bombing by the Allies in the later stages of World War II, and Germany needed safer places for aircraft takeoff and landing. Therefore, the Imperial Highway System entered the military's field of vision, as the wide and smooth roads served as natural runways. After World War II, many countries adopted the concept of using highways as alternative airfields. Compared to the temporary use during World War II, the new highways planned after the war could better utilize this hidden skill. After all, aircraft takeoff and landing have their own requirements. They require at least 2 to 4 kilometers of straight road with enough width, and also need to consider the absence of obstacles such as mountains and tall buildings in the vicinity. There should be enough open space on both sides of the road, where runways, ammunition depots, fuel depots, command centers, etc. can be quickly constructed. The specific length of the runway depends on the actual situation of each country. Generally, these alternative airfields mainly consider the takeoff and landing of fighter jets, rarely considering civilian aircraft or large military aircraft. Therefore, the required length and width of the road are relatively small. For example, the shortest requirement in the runway system of Sweden is only 800 meters, and some may consider using rocket boosters to further shorten the takeoff distance for fighter jets. These highways are truly strategic facilities, and they need to be coordinated with national urban planning activities. It is necessary to consider the distribution of national defense forces. Not all straight highways are suitable as alternative airfields. It is also necessary to consider how traffic can be diverted if the highway is cut off, at least ensuring a minimum level of traffic capacity. In major European and American countries, training for fighter jets to take off and land on highways is an important exercise topic, especially during the decades of bipolar confrontation. Both sides understand that military airfields will be the primary targets for attack. It is already commendable if the aircraft near the front line can be launched at the first opportunity. Alternative airfields will play an important role in subsequent military operations. Even today, most countries and some regions still follow this concept, which often appears in exercises. It is believed that as long as there is still a struggle for air superiority, highway alternative airfields will continue to exist.